next thing we're gonna go through the rules. Here we go. Slammers, listen up. You have 3 minutes and a 10-second grace period. After that, you start getting points deducted. Alright? And don't worry about the points. Say this with me if you know what I'm about to say. The point is not I always mess this up because there's too many damn P's in the sentence. The point is not the points. The point is the poetry. Alright, that's cool. And we're not doing censoring, and so we're good. Alright, and the sack poet. So we gotta shed some blood before we get started. So here we go. Sack poet, you ready?
So explain what a sack poet is.
Alright, sack poet. Let me. How many of you guys have been to a poetry slam before? Make some noise. How many of you guys have been to a slam poet before? Alright, so sack poet. Here we go. The sack poet is basically so that our judges can get warmed up, and so that we can see which judge we're not going to like the most. Because that's what this is all about at the end of the day. So, sack poet is going to get the slammers warmed up and the judges warmed up. Y'all ready? Yeah. Get the slam started. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all sound. Hold on, sack poet. They don't really sound. Okay, there we go. Alright, sack poet Louise. Y'all welcome to Louise. While we tally the scores on.
Read the whole order so everyone knows the order.
Alright, I'm gonna go through the order real quick so all the slammers know. Eric Powell, aka E.L.P.J. Yeah, E.L.P.J. Alright, Kayla Marie, Scotty, Jesse, Reggie, Maggie, Olivia, Lisa, it might be Lisa, Lisa? It's Lisa? Okay.
No, Lissa.
Oh, Lissa, my bad. Lissa J, and Vanessa. Alright, so on deck we got Kayla Marie, and Eric Powell is coming up to the stage.
Friday night, headed home from the club. Highway life, embedded chrome on my doves. Palama Bud Light, I does a few suds, but I'm alright, I only got a little buzz. Okay, I lied, I'm underage and I'm drunk. Red and blue lights, dang, that must be the fuzz. I pulled to the right, no longer with my windows up. In my face he shining light, and what he said was, son, have you been drinking and driving? I was thinking of replying, no, but my mouth said, what? He told me to step out my car, walk in the line, and by the time I was done, my wrist was in cuffs. Had me piss in the cup at the department, and I was in trouble because they found alcoholic content in my blood. Now I got a police record, and I reckon it'll be harder to get a job because they'll think I'm a thug. Put me in a room with 3 walls, a window, and a mat, plenty of bars. Well, that's ironic, isn't that? They said they sent me back to a courthouse and I get out of jail in a few days, when in fact I had to pay the fine in my bail. I was mad because it was money that I didn't have. They laughed and said, you should have thought of that when you was taking shots from a glass. Dang. Scenario 2, riding through the town with my crew, fooling around, drinking brew as we do, 90 on the avenue. Had I knew what would happen at that longitude and latitude, I would have stayed home and wouldn't have made that a move. Alas, we was getting too fast, music we listened to blast as we drive on the right like it was Britain or France. Had me thinking to ask why we had driven like Taz, when in a flash we had a collision and crash. All I envisioned was black with incisions from glass and busted lip in the gash cause my decisions were bad. Woke up in the hospital, it was visitors I had with my sister and my dad, who told me that the homies that was with me had passed. Now when people ask if I want to take a hit at the glass, I visualize their bodies as they was hitting the glass. Flipping scenario 3, that could have been me. Now locked up on an infirmary, I'm DEAD. What would be my legacy? What is it that they would say of me? When they tell my brothers not to behave like me in the ER, what memories will flash? Think I want another shot at life or another shot at the glass?
Judges, put your score. Don't be scared.
Don't mess it up, Judge.
She's getting scared. Don't worry, nobody's gonna beat you up. You're okay. Alright. We got a 7.2. your final score? No. Alright. Next. I said one thing. I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but Drew's face turns like super red when he spits. Like, I thought Homeboy was like about to explode or something. Like, it was like a rose bush on your face. It's beautiful. Alright, judges, put up your scores. Alright. From low to high, we got an 8.2, a 9.4, a 10, a 10, and a 10. Give it up for the poet. Alright. On deck, we got Maggie. And coming up to the stage, dude with the dope name, E.L.P.J.
Words can't describe what I'm feeling. If the truth is concealed, then life has been revealing. Knowledge I should be wielding, so my dome don't get peeled when assassin bullets tear through my skull's shieldings. Representing the yieldings of the dreams of children, God's children, the ones who live in project buildings with so many killings, where they say the limits from the floor to the ceiling. Meaning they on the inside beaming out. So when they're young and about, they question doubt. So sure it won't be something simple as a doctor. The demon is only dreaming, but deep in, they themselves are still believing. Even through the grieving, people stay scheming. I guess we as human beings change like the seasons. The realest things can be fake. If experiencing them, we give them mistakes, and we must call our right choices knowledge. Some will learn from what consequences experience makes. When the eeriness breaks in the child's curious face and waits and takes the cat out its burying place, it's the scariest case. In precarious ways, we turn away from the various ways we learn. It's barbaric, I say. We need to learn from yesterday, but we choose to stay